Today we're at Belridge Elementary School, home of the Panthers, and we're here to... Well, today we're at Belridge Elementary School, and we've got some 6th, 7th, and 8th graders that we're working with, and today we're going to work on some things that they have been working on, and I would say probably since they were in 5th grade, all right? So if you guys have your pencils, you can see that this is simply a 100 chart. You guys have worked with these before? Right? Probably when you were in 2nd grade learning your multiplication tables, right? Okay. So for now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to turn that paper over. And in mathematics, just like other areas, there are often acronyms or initials that stand for other things. Okay, can you guys think of any initials or acronyms that stand for something else? Like if I said NFL, what does that stand for?
National Football League.
National Football League, right? Okay, can you think of anything in math that is like that, where they're just a couple of letters, but it stands for something else? Write these 3 letters down. LCM. Has anybody ever heard of those 3 letters? What does that stand for?
Least common multiple.
Least common multiple. All right. What about GCF?
Greatest common factor.
Greatest common factor. So you guys have heard about these things, right? And you're aware of them. Okay. So let's try this before we go on with the big activity. Pick a number. Any 1 or 2 digit number. Any number you like.
2.
2. All right, an easy one. Everybody write down the number 2. All right, pick another number.
6.
6? All right, 6. So far we have 2, 6. Pick another one.
4.
4. All right, we have 2, 4, and 6. Somebody give me a 2-digit number. Anybody? First one I hear we'll use.
78.
78. There we go. All right, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the largest number. What is the largest number?
78.
And I want you to find the factors of 78. What are factors again? You guys remember what factors are? Numbers that go into a number. Okay, will 1 go into 78? Yes, how many times?
7.
78 times, right? So you have a 1 into 78, so you can write down 1 and 78. Will a 2 go into 78?
Yes.
Yes, how many times? If you need to, you can divide it off on the side. How do we know that 2 will go into it? Does anybody remember how you know that 2 will go into that number?
Because the last digit is even.
Correct, right? So we know a 2 will go into any even number, right? So did anybody figure out how many times 2 goes into 78?
39.
39 times, right? How about 3? Do you guys know the divisibility rule for 3? How you know if 3 will go into a number? Take the 2 digits, add them up. What do 7 and 8 add up to?
15.
15. Will 3 go into 15? Okay, so now figure out how many times 3 goes into 78. You want to know an easy way to do it? Think about 75. How many times does 3 go into 75? 3 what will give you 75 cents? What coin will give you 75 cents if you had 3 of them?
Quarter.
Quarters, right? So it's going to go in 25 times, but you want 78, so you need it one more time. So how many times instead of 25 will it be?
26.
26, right? So 3 and 26, okay? So you guys have got the idea of factors, right? Okay, so greatest common factor and least common multiple, all right? So what's going to come up next? Let's try this. Let's go with some least common multiples now, all right? Take the number 2, 4, and 6, the other numbers you have. What's the least common multiple of 2, 4, and 6? What number will all of those divide into?
1.
Well, you're thinking of a factor, right? 2, 4, and 6 will all go into...
2.
Can 6 go into 2? Take the largest number, 6. 6 times 1 is?
6.
What's 6 times 2?
12.
What's 6 times 3?
18.
Those are multiples, right? Okay, so write down 6, 12, 18. Now you have the numbers 2, 4, and 6. What is the lowest number out of 6, 12, 18 that all of those will go into? 12, right? You've got it. So that's the least common multiple. So coming up next, we have a challenge, but they're going to need to use the least common multiple next time from Belridge Elementary School.